Aight, baby. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new day. I know a lot of people hate Mondays, so I'm going to be here today to make your day a little better. Aight? Speaking of new, today what we're going to be talking about, you read the title, baby. We're talking about what happens, what you got to do if you make a brand new account for Injustice 2 Mobile. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say this right now, bro. Making a new account, for me, has been a great experience so far. All right, I'm going to talk a little more about that later on in the video. But first, you already know, first things first, I got to let you guys know how scrumptious y'all looking today. How thick out y'all looking. How bricked up y'all got me. 10 out of 10, boys. 11 out of 10. Y'all breaking the charts out here. Today is Monday. Everyone feels like shit. I know. Believe me. I do too. Well, not really, because I'm on vacation right now. But I feel your pain. I feel your pain. No one likes Mondays. But bro, I hope you have a fantastic day and keep it thick. You already know. Alright, with that being said, let's get into the actual video. Now, like I said, for me personally, it has been a great experience starting a brand new account. Now, I have gotten a few comments about how my account doesn't seem legit because it's a 2-month-old account. And I already have a lot of stuff in the account. I have League of Anarchy already. I have the Dark Metal cards. I have King of Atlantis Aquaman. I have Classic Wonder Woman. I got Dr. Fate at 4 stars. I got Batwoman the Drowned. Bro, you can get those characters too in just as fast of a time frame as I did. And I'm going to tell you how in this video. Okay? If you guys want to make a brand new account, here's what you got to do. First things first. The first things first. We got to talk about Arena. My favorite game mode of all time. This is going to be the most crucial difference. If you want to start a brand new account today, tomorrow, next week, next month, this is going to be the most different thing for you. I'm going to explain why. New arenas in this game get created after every single new update. Usually it's whenever it's a big update, not necessarily just like a small bug update. You know what I mean? So, if you want your arena to be easier, typically you want to start a brand new account after a brand new update is released, because then there's going to be a new season. There's going to be a new arena bracket where new players go in there, and now you are competing with newer players. Makes your life a lot easier. If you don't do this, then chances are you're going to be thrown into an older arena where there's already experienced players. There's already players with 3 teams already under their belts. They're using 3 teams. And it's going to be so much harder as a newer player to compete with them because obviously as a newer player, you don't have any teams. So Arena is the biggest difference for you. This is the thing that you have to time. You can't just make a new account whenever you want. You got to make it when there is a new Arena bracket. Okay? Me personally, I didn't even really think about it, but it just kind of worked out this way. I made my account when there was a brand new Arena bracket, and homie, it has made my life so much easier, bro. All right? You guys know Arena is my favorite game mode. I love having fun in Arena. But in the account that you guys are looking at right now, this is my OG account. For the longest time, I couldn't just sit back and build fun characters because I had to be worried about building solo raid characters. But not only that, if you don't care about solo raids, like for me right now, I don't care that much about solo raids on my secondary account. Even then, because I was competing with people that, you know, spent a lot of money on the game, they've been in the game for a while, I also couldn't just build fun teams because I had to be able to defeat those opponents. So, now that I have a brand new Arena bracket on my secondary account, and not a lot of brand new players are taking the game super seriously, I'm more chill in that arena. I can relax. With one team alone, I can reach Legendary. With one team, not even refreshing pips. 5 pips a day. Granted, my team has about, I don't know, maybe like 600,000 threat, which is not a ridiculously high amount. It's not super low either, but just for one team reaching 600,000 threat and being able to get Legendary in like 10 minutes, that's pretty fucking good. That's really good. In this account, it takes me 20 minutes if I try really hard. And if I get lucky battles, 20 minutes. I'll say a good 30 minutes. So think about that. This account, OG. There's a lot of people that are very good in this arena bracket that I'm in right now. It takes me 30 minutes to get to Legendary. New account, newer bracket, newer players. Takes me 10 minutes at most. You know what I mean? So if you want to make a brand new account, strongly recommend that you wait for that new arena bracket from that new update that's going to come out. Don't ask me when a new update's going to come out for the game because I don't know. Just keep your eye out if you're thinking about making a brand new account. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. Not only is getting characters from Arena going to be a lot easier, but you're also going to be able to get more Arena points, which means you're going to be able to get those Arena point characters like Predator Batman, Lantern Armored Aquaman, Classic Superman. In case you're wondering, you want to get Classic Superman first and then Predator Batman. Those are really the only characters worth getting. I guess you could get Horrific Scarecrow too. But yeah, getting those characters, getting Arena Season characters is going to be a lot easier. And then, of course, also extra W on that hot dog, extra W right here. You're going to be able to get more gems too because you're going to be ranking up a little bit higher, right? W's across the board. One more time, if you want to make a brand new account, wait for that new arena bracket. You're not going to fucking regret it, okay? Now, every other thing in the game is going to be relatively the same. There's only really one thing that you have to take into consideration. That's going to be leagues. Leagues is a big deal. Solo raids, Champions Arena, campaign, resource missions, story mode, whatever. You're going to defeat those on your own time. It's not really going to be too big of a deal. You're not super pressured to be doing things at a certain time frame. However, in solo raids, you do want to be able to get your characters built up just enough to be able to defeat normal mode, right? So that doesn't mean you have to go super crazy with building characters. You really only need to get somebody like King of Atlantis Aquaman. And that's why League raids is so important. For the first couple of weeks that you're in the game, you're going to be collecting League rewards. Hopefully, if you can find a League really quickly. With those League rewards, you're not really going to be doing much in terms of the characters and the gear sets that you're going to be getting from the rewards. Because chances are, you don't want to build those characters. They're probably going to be trash characters. I get a lot of characters like Armored Superman. I get a lot of those shards off of leagues, off of solo raids. I get a lot of gear sets for him too. I don't build that character because he's trash. The first thing you want to do is the moment you join a league, you want to start saving up for King of Atlantis Aquaman. Thankfully, you can get that character off the league store, so it shouldn't be too hard. It's just going to be kind of time consuming. Now, in the meantime too, if you want to try to speed things up a little bit, try not to build other characters. Maybe you can buy his gear set first off the arena store and try to work on it every once in a while. There's going to be characters that you have to work on right now to be able to progress a little bit before you get King of Atlantis Aquaman. But you shouldn't be working on these characters too much. Maybe get them all the way up to level 20 gears. Level 40 gears is just way too much. So whatever team you're using right now, before you get to King of Atlantis Aquaman, level 20 gears, baby. Now, once you get thick old King of Atlantis Aquaman, life is going to get a lot easier. Why? Because you got the GOAT. You got the throat goat. Ayo? Ayo? That's not what I meant, chat. Stop being so sus. You got the damage goat. The damage goat for brand new players is King of Atlantis Aquaman. Once you get King of Atlantis Aquaman, you're set, baby. You're set. Your life is going to get a lot easier from here on out because, like I said, all you really want to focus on is defeating normal mode in solo raids. If you're somebody that really cares about damage, then you're going to have a long road ahead of you because then you got to get League of Anarchy, you got to get Raven, you got to get Deathstroke, you got to get all these different characters. For me personally, because I love playing Arena, and Arena is the game mode where you can spend a lot of time in, you can build characters more for fun, you don't have to max them out. That's my game mode. So for me, once I got King of Atlantis Aquaman, we good, baby. We good. The next problem is going to be just defeating normal mode in solo raids for every single solo raid. The reason why you want to do this is not just because you're going to be getting rewards after killing every single boss. So not just boss, every single boss. So for every raid, there's 5 different tiers. Each of those 5 tiers is going to have a boss, not a sub boss, a boss. After you defeat those bosses, you're going to be able to get free characters off of them. This is really, really good because now you're going to be getting characters so much faster. You're just going to be whipping out those characters once you get King of Atlantis Aquaman. The reason why normal mode is so great is because normal mode is the only mode where you can keep reusing the same team over and over again. So you only need to have one good team. Not to mention, normal mode is the easiest mode, so the bosses aren't going to be too hard to kill, and you're going to be able to get gems. And the first time that you defeat the boss, so like Mr. Freeze or Raven or someone like that, you're going to get a free artifact, the free artifact for that solo raid. So, normal mode is a big deal. This is why you want to focus a lot on getting King of Atlantis Aquaman as fast as possible. Then you want to go over to solo raids and you want to defeat normal mode. After that, baby, you kind of have you have a little bit more of a you have more freedom, I guess you could say. In some ways you don't, because if you want to keep progressing in solo raids, like I said, normal mode is the only mode where you can use the same team over and over again for the day. So if you want to go further than normal mode, there's nothing wrong with it. You're still going to be getting more characters if you defeat bosses. That's great, but you're going to have to build more teams. You're going to have to build 6 times the amount of teams that you would need to progress compared to normal mode. Because in normal mode, you only need 1. In every mode after normal mode, you need 6 teams to be able to like properly progress in the game, I guess you can say. Or I guess just be able to progress as fast as possible. Doesn't really matter how good the teams are built. Just make sure they're good damage dealers and they're built well for you to be able to progress a lot quicker than you did in normal mode. But that's going to be hard because that's incredibly time consuming. So for me, once I defeat normal mode, my sweatiness stops right there. For me right now, the character I think I'm going to build next on my secondary account is going to be Flora Poison Ivy, because I built Flora Poison Ivy in my main account, and she has been a really fun character for me to use in Arena. If you're somebody that wants to take Arena super seriously, maybe try to get somebody like Just League Flash, Just League Cyborg, Just League Aquaman, because that team is able to defeat opponents really quickly. They have really strong basic attack hits, and that's really the reason why, because you don't have to wait for their special abilities. So that's going to allow you to progress a lot quicker. That's going to allow you to finish battles a lot quicker in campaign if you want to finish battles without simming. In Champions Arena, even though you can really only use that team once, it's going to be a lot easier for you to defeat resource missions. It's going to be easier for you to finish battles in Arena. That team is really just a time-saving team. But in terms of being fun, now you kind of have free range to do whatever you want to do in Arena, because there is no requirement. All that you really need is just defeat the opponent. You get 5 pips per team. If you make one good team in a brand new account, you're set. With those 5 pips, you should be able to at least reach Elite 4. That's why I like Arena too. It doesn't go from, oh, you need 1 OP team, and then you need 6 of them in the next difficulty, like it does with solo raids. In Arena, if you have a new Arena bracket, 1 team is good enough. And believe me, it's going to be so much more fun, because if you just get your characters up to level 40 gears, maybe you want to start building a new character. Cool. Get a brand new character up to level 40 gears. It's not super hard. It's a lot easier than in solo raids when you try to get a character from level 70 and then move on to the next character and try to get that character to level 70. That's a shit ton of gear material that you're going to need. So, me personally, if you're going to make a brand new account, go for it. Solo raids is going to be kind of hard, just like whenever you build your account, because no matter when you build your account, you got to get King of Atlantis Aquaman. Well, you got to find a league. You got to get King of Atlantis Aquaman, and then you got to find those other 5 teams after you defeat normal mode. If you're making a brand new account right now, I'm assuming it's probably because you want a new Arena bracket, because if you're making a new account now and you've already been playing the game, chances are you don't want to lose your solo raid progress if you really care about it that much. So I'm assuming a lot of you guys that want to start a new account is because you guys probably saw how some people talked about how they get into easy Arena brackets. And like I said, all you got to do is just get into a new Arena bracket when there's a brand new update coming out for the game. A brand new big update coming out for the game. So yeah, that has been my experience with making a brand new account. That's how I recommend you guys make your accounts. Everything else is going to be somewhat the same. Champions Arena is going to be boring as hell. Doesn't matter what you do there. Operations, if you're going to play the game decently, I highly recommend you upgrade operations. I always upgrade operations. I never regret it. Campaign, same shit as if you have an old account. Just try to get to whatever, chapter 8, and just farm chapter 8 forever. That's one of the things I really wish they would have added more in the game, is more campaign battles, because chapter 8's been out for like 5 years. I think that came out with the game when the game came out. So that's exactly the same. That's exactly the same as if you have an OG account. Just defeat chapter 8 and farm chapter 8. I'm trying to think of any other modes. Everything else is exactly the same, honestly. If you want to make league raids a little bit easier for yourself, maybe try to find a tier 4 league or below, just because tier 4 and below, you can actually use the same characters over and over again. The only problem is you have 1 day cooldown, but still, instead of only being able to use one team every single 3 days, you can use one team every day for leagues. So that way it's going to make your life a little easier. If everyone's rocking King of Atlantis Aquaman, if everyone's rocking decently built King of Atlantis Aquaman in a tier 4 league, you should be able to get a good amount of damage in there. T4 doesn't really have all that much health. You can defeat T6 bosses with a good King of Atlantis Aquaman build. So T4 with a king, with everyone using king, should be pretty easy. Now, in case you guys are wondering how to find a league, personally, there's a lot of different ways to find a league, like in Discord or maybe in the global chat in the game. Me personally, the way I like to do things, because I can actually monitor this, I think the best way would be, if you really care, type it down in the comment section. Type it down in the comment section that you're trying to find a T4 league, because I can actually monitor the chat. I can see if someone's trying to like scam you or something like that. Whereas if you go to global chat, there's a lot of bots in there, I feel like. And you know, some of those bots don't really seem all that legit. Well, they're bots, so they're not legit. And then on Discord, I guess you could do that too, but the Injustice 2 mobile Discord server is pretty fucking trash. I trust myself more than I trust those people, and I think you should too. So I'm just saying, if you want to type somewhere to find a league, I think the comment section on my videos is the best way to do it. Just because if someone's being a douchebag to you or someone's trying to scam you, I could just always delete them or something like that. But either way, boys, with that being said, that's my experience, and that's how to start a brand new account in Injustice 2 Mobile. Hope everyone has a good day. Stay safe and stay clean. Keep your eye out later on today for keep your eye out today later on. I can't even say this, bro. Keep your eye out for later today, maybe in a few hours, because if you guys watched the stream yesterday, I fucked up. In an arena battle, and it was one of the most humiliating and funniest moments of my life ever as a streamer. So I'm going to be uploading that clip later on today if you guys missed it. But with that being said, hope you guys have a good day. Whoever makes fun of me for being short in the comment section, I'm going to ban your ass. Now I'm playing. Everyone always makes fun of me on stream for being short. I got to start threatening the comment section now. Stay safe and stay clean. And I'll see you guys later. All right? Keep it thick, baby. Keep it. Hold up. Let me go full on webcam right here. Hey, look at me right now. Look at my eyeballs. Wait. Did I just ask you to look at my balls? Hold up. Hey, why is my camera so blurry? Hold up. What's going on right here? Alright, if my camera was blurry for a long time, my apologies. But I think I just asked you to look at my balls. But either way, boys, have a good day. Stay safe and stay clean. Keep it thick. You already know. Have a good day, boys.